Good afternoon, folks. I'd like to present to you one of the cleanest 2007 coaches that's on the market today. This coach is a Beaver. As you can see the Beaver emblem on the front, it is a Contessa Beaver Bayshore 4. It is a 2007 with around 86,000 miles on it, and it has a C9 450 horse Caterpillar motor with a Allison 6-speed transmission. On this side you have turn lights. When you turn that on, that'll give you a picture on the side that you're, whichever way you're turning, and lights up that so the driver can see what's on that side of the road. You also have docking lights, so if you feel that you hear somebody outside during the night and you want to see what's out there, you turn your docking lights on. There are 4 of them stationed around the coach. You have electronic keypad for locking and unlocking your coach with the combination. You have a doorbell, so if you're back in the back and somebody comes to your door visiting you, you know that they're there. It also has a fuel fill. You can fill it from this side or you can fill it from the other side, which makes it real handy when you pull into a station. Also has an AquaHot 450 DE. That is large enough to keep your water hot, and also will keep the water hot for your coach. It'll heat your whole coach with different places around throughout your coach. In this bay we have a slide out. This slide out is a full slide. It will slide clear out that far on this side, and it's designed to where it will also slide out on the other side of the coach. This bay, you have a television for outside entertainment. You can watch your favorite football, basketball games out here with your friends at your campsite. Here you have your propane tank. It's enough to run you for a long time. That size of tank, the only propane you have on this coach is the cooking, and also there is a connection there to where you can hook up your grill outside, your propane grill. Back here you have the batteries. You have 2 batteries for your coach batteries, chassis batteries, and you have 4 batteries for the coach batteries. Let me clarify that. You have 2 batteries for the chassis and 4 batteries for the coach. This is your disconnects for both the coach and also the chassis here. Back here, of course, is your engine. The engine is in the back so that when you're driving down the road, your engine noise is going to be in the back of the coach instead of up in the front where you are at. Therefore, you're going to have a lot quieter ride. If you notice, we have a tag axle. The tag axle is designed so that when you're going down the road, that gives you a lot smoother ride. You're not going to have any porpoises when you go across a bridge or anything, because the tag axle will keep it that way. In this bay you have your freshwater fill and also your gray and black dump connections. We have a grinder pump right here with a small grinder hose, which is approximately an inch and a half, which is a lot easier to handle rather than having to carry a big 4-inch sewer hose around with you. This is just basically a repeat on the other side of the coach, and this also is a repeat. This slide here comes out like it did on the other side. this bay we have your fresh water. You have a 100-gallon fresh water here, and then also the other side of your fuel tank, your 150-gallon fuel tank. And like I said, you can fill that from both sides of the coach. And here's your docking lights that I mentioned to you earlier. This is the brains of the whole coach. Up here, this is an area that you definitely want to keep nice and clean, because that is the brains of the coach. Okay, on the generator control is right here. So you put it out in this. You have a 10,000 watt Owen quiet generator. It is very, very quiet, so even with it being up at the front when you're going down the road and the generator's on, you can't hear too much of the noise at all. That's all for me on the outside, and my wife Carolyn will show you about the inside of our beautiful coach.
Hi there, glad that you can join us as we bring you into our second home that we've enjoyed. I have to tell you the truth, before I started enjoying this life, I wasn't a real camping fan because I didn't like camping in a tent. But with the comforts of this property, it's like a second home. First of all, I'll show you that as you come in, the seats have adjustable arms where you can have them as high or as low as you want. On the co-pilot's seat, it has a recliner, so even as I'm sitting enjoying my ride, I can set my feet out and have a cup of cappuccino or a glass of juice or something. And so that's very, very comfortable. Then when we actually get to enjoying the inside of this, you'll notice a lot of things. For one thing, first of all, the pilot's chair and the co-pilot's chair turn around. When you come inside and into our motor home, you'll notice that the captain's chair and the co-pilot's chair are the comfortable ones. I've enjoyed being able to adjust my arms up and down so that fits to the person. On the co-pilot's chair, as you can see, we have a recliner that we can use either facing forward on the windshield. As you can see, the large window brings you the view of the entire outside in. From my seat over here, I can control my own visor, power visor. I can control the map lights on the little lights on the sides that we have if I'm needing to read something after its lighting isn't so good. So it's very, very comfortable. It also gives us extra seating. As you notice then, as we go into the living area, we have a couch, actually two couches. One of them has an air mattress and sleeps two people, and the other one sleeps one. So that gives us a good ability to have, if we have grandchildren in or family in, traveling with us. On the table, we have it just with the two chairs because normally it's just my husband and I, but there is another leaf and two extra chairs that come with it, the unit, if you happen to have extra people in. As a side note, I will tell you that on one of our outings, we were with people who were tenting, and it rained all night, so everybody came and joined us inside for breakfast, and we had 11 people in here. So not bad on being able to accommodate it. So as you can see, with two sofas and 4 chairs here, and the captain's and co-pilot's chairs, you can see what kind of people you can accommodate easily. As far as the kitchen, we have the countertops that are covered so that we have more workspace. We have a double sink, of course, and so when we take our covers off, we can get to seeing the other sink. So for usage, but when I'm just using the countertop, then I have more workspace. very, very simple, as you can see, to do. Storage is great, as I've mentioned several times. Look at all of this. I mean, this is just a portion of it. It's all around the cabin. We have the convection microwave oven, and then our cooktop. Again, the covers come off. We'll hand this off to somebody so that you can see. It is a 3-burner cooktop, and that's propane. I think my husband mentioned to you outside, the only thing we use the propane for is the cooktop and our grill. So when we're traveling, we like to grill outside, so we don't have to have a separate tank for that. It's all just hooked up here and very, very easy. For storage and so forth, we have a spice rack that we can operate or get to access, I should say, from this side. Or if we happen to be needing to get to something when we have our slides in and we're going down the road, I can also get to it from here. So you kind of see how that works. We use this backspace here as our pantry. It's not really loaded as much as what we have many of the times, but you can see it on the top and the bottom here that we use this for our pantry space. There are cabinets under our table that we use for extra storage if we need to have more things than what the pantry holds. You see we have a side-by-side Kenmore Elite refrigerator. We bought that in 2019, so it's just a year old. So we have that, and it does have the water and the ice in the door. So you can kind of get an idea on that. The other thing, before we leave this part of it, I will point out to you that from the back of my captain's chair or co-pilot's chair to the back of this room is approximately 16 feet long. So I'd like to tell you that in a lot of houses, it's it's about the size of a house, 16 by 12. So you don't feel like you're cramped up, and you have plenty of room to have your grandchildren in or family members if you have more traveling with you. The other thing that a lot of people have been surprised about is we have a washer and dryer. It's stacked. And the amazing part about it is you can do your laundry as you're going down the road, so that you don't have to do that when you're parked, and then you can get out and enjoy time when you're in the actual parking. But this will accommodate being as we go down the road. Then we have what is called a split bath, which means I have 2 vanities, one in this area with the shower with a seat, and one in what I call the potty room. There's a second vanity there as well. So that gives us kind of nice being able to kind of both of us get ready at the same time, or if we have guests in, that kind of makes a little bit more usable space for us. While we're talking about maybe being able to make the most of our space and being able to have privacy, there are 2 sets of pocket doors. One that is immediately off of the living area here, so you can absolutely close this whole area off. There's a pocket door here that we can do, and there's also another pocket door that when we go into the bedroom, which again, if you have extra people with you or something or whatever, it gives you a little extra privacy. I'll show you how that works. Then when we get to the master bedroom, it is a king-size bed, and you can control the firmness of it. So if you're a person that likes your bed to be real nice and soft, you can set that, or you can have it more firm if you would so desire. With the way, again, the Beavers were the top of the line, so it's kind of like in a lot of things, you get what you pay for. So the quality is here, and even though this is a 2007, you would never think of that as you see the condition of the unit itself, and the amount of storage is more than the newer units have as a whole. I have one whole wall here of drawers with upper storage as well, and of course the TV for the bedroom here. And one of the things that I thought really gives us good storage is this whole section of wall here is all drawers down below and shelves up above. Great, great storage. That's my husband's part. I get the other part. Closet is all the way over. As you can see, the double mirrors here, that's all closet. And I'll just open up part of it here and let you see where you get into that. So again, storage is just really great. We have storage over the bed. I use that for something I don't use too much, like extra towels, maybe swimming suits and that kind of stuff. Also in the design of the bedroom, on either side of the bed, there are some controls, as you might see. Each side has a reading light. As you see the light on up above the pillows there, you control your own reading light. You can also, if you're needing to get up in the middle of the night when it's dark, there's a button there that you can control your bathroom light, so you're getting up where you're not getting up in the dark. I guess on other things that I might go ahead and mention to you, there's 3 air conditioners, so it's very comfortable. Since we've had the unit, we've been at the beach, by the ocean, we've been by the mountains, we've been in the prairie, and we've been to the desert. And we've not found a single one of those areas that wasn't comfortable with this unit. So again, glad we could show it to you. I don't think we pointed out to you that there was a TV at the front. There's a TV in the bedroom and there is a TV outside as well. So just mentioning those things to you. But excellent lighting, excellent storage, very comfortable. One of the things my husband and I like as we're riding along is because the engine, being diesel and being at the back of the engine, back of the coach, is it's much quieter up there for you to be able to have conversation. We have an in-motion TV in here, so if we have the grandkids riding along with us and they want to come to the bedroom and watch TV as we're going down the road, that gives them a little bit way to entertain them. So, you know, it's all about what you can see in life and live life to the fullest, and that's what we've been able to do, and we hope that you will enjoy doing that with this coach.